Hello, people. Elite Planet Man here. A new day, some new leaks. Let's get right into the video. But first off, I would like to say that I know I have not posted on the leaks from like a month ago, but I was saving for the perfect moment. But now it's actually time for the video. First off, Red Rebound sent this to me today. It showed the monster May Cub supposedly fighting with an Astro. After that, they sent me a text that reads, "Wonder why they bringing out the big guns to fight these Astros. Maybe they released something." Now that message actually means way more than you think. For some reason, Red Rebound made May Cub fight a Astro. Low-key, I think May Cub is going to win, but saying that the Astros have released something could imply that they are planning to destroy everything since they have got a powerful blue orb that can summon monsters at will from last episode of the Never-Ending War. The Astros have also collected another orb from a past episode for some unknown reason. Maybe that is the reason they are even here in the first place. These orbs seem to be made of energy from attacks since Bosmano attacked the orange Astro. The red Astro then turned it into the red orb. But who knows? I could be analyzing this too much. Now, at the time of recording, Red has sent me a new picture. It is a picture of episodes since episode 10. But something is off. There is the new episode at the top. It is called God in Heaven. Now this episode could be based around the gods like Overlord, Eternity, and Scribbler, since the episode is called God in Heaven. But who knows? All of this can change. Since Red Rebound is remaking the Never-Ending War, which I'm excited about since, as shown in the April Fool's episode of the Never-Ending War, there looks to be the origins of Aquatro and how the corruption started. But on the topic of April Fool's Day, there were 3 things posted on Red Rebound's channel which are very interesting. There was what I call the special episode of the Never-Ending War, and there were 2 videos of a character with voice acting. First off is the special episode of the Never-Ending War, which you may think is a joke, since the thumbnail is literally a damn pigeon with the pressure entity Pipsqueak in the corner, but I really don't think it is that much of a joke. On the other hand, there was a character with voice acting which I think is very strange, since none of the characters in the Never-Ending War has spoke yet. This is what it sounded like.
Well. Looky, we are here. We have a little funny guy over here, don't we? Killing off the entire kingdom? Well, I think it's your turn to be killed. Be ready, human, or whatever you are.
Now that is very interesting since this unknown character that sounds like a jester is talking to some human. There is only currently one human in the Never-Ending War, if I do remember correctly, and it is Dr. Eleanor. Also, Red Rebound has changed their profile picture to the character Blixer from just Shapes and Beats. I do not know if this is related to the Never-Ending War or just because, but maybe something could happen to a main character just like how Sad Cube did in just Shapes and Beats, as in falling into some sort of corruption machine or corruption factory. I could be overthinking it, but why else would they change their profile picture? But now on to the more recent leaks. Rebound has posted this picture showing a character with the words, Judgment, next to it. If you look closer, you can see what I think is Overlord Eternity with the text reading, "One of Kindness and." This is implying that Overlord Eternity used to be a good person before something happened to him. There was also a photo of Overlord Eternity, but white and looking less angry. You can also see he does not have a halo, and his third eye is closed. Maybe this is because he is not evil. Now there was this picture of Overlord Eternity's walking cycle, which is fascinating since none other characters have a walking cycle. There is not much for that, but there certainly is with the next leaks. Now there is this image showing the name of the first new remade episode of the Never-Ending War. It's showing us that this episode isn't actually an episode and is just a prelude or just an introduction to characters and how the war started and all of that. Now Rebound has posted 2 videos about this strange blue bug character that I will show on screen now. Now that second clip is interesting since it has a strange slowed down sound in it. When I sped it up, it sounded like this. Now I know that did not sound like anything, but if you listen really closely, you can hear Oogiddy, Whale, and some other ethereal workshop monsters in the background. Now I don't think this means anything, but I will ask Rebound about it soon. Now thank you for watching. The next time I will post is when the first episode of the Never Ending War remade first episode comes out. Elite Planet Man out.